Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some Fight Night Champion, and the emulator version is just the latest, so every time you launch this emulator it will update, so don't take too much emphasis on the version I'm using. I'm just going to show you the settings of the game I'm running. So in terms of the game patches, I've used unlocked FPS patch. I think this game at default runs at 30 FPS, and in my custom settings, the only thing I've done here is left it at default. There's no changes here. Under the GPU though, I do have the frame limit of 120 FPS. The reason being is the game starts to slightly come out of sync if you let the FPS run a little bit too wild. So I've capped at 120, and I've put the default resolution at 1080p, but I've scaled it up to 4K, so it's going to be upscaled and looking nice and clean. Turns out anisotropic filtering is at 16x. One setting that is advised to enable is asynchronous texture streaming, because there's some black texture issues on this game that this helps with. And that is pretty much it. I don't even think you need to do anything with the V blank frequency. The game doesn't go into turbo mode or anything like that. So pretty easy one. So that's pretty much it. Just going to jump straight in and I'll show you how this game performs.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, so we got Fight Night Champion all booted up now. Again, I've locked the game to 120 FPS. The reason being, the game slightly becomes a little bit unsynced with the sound if you make the FPS run a little bit too wild from what I found. I'm just going to jump straight into a game now, so you guys can see how it plays. Start in the heavyweight division. I'm going to go with one of our fighters, David Hay. David, the Haymaker Hay. Probably one of our best heavyweights. And one of USA's best heavyweights. Tommy the Duke Morrison. A little bit before my time, but still enjoyed his highlights. Good fighting style, good aggressive puncher. So they kind of got a good style between the two fighters, so it should be interesting.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights between David Hay and Tommy Morrison.
David Hay a little bit lighter, but 6 years older, so slightly disadvantaged there, but it should be okay.
His adversary, with a record of 48 victories, including 42 knockouts and 3 losses, from Quebec, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
I believe how good this looks for a PlayStation 3 game. Obviously, the RPCS3 Emulators cleaned it up a little bit with a higher resolution.
Over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
I think this game was locked to 30 FPS on console, so to see it running over 60, it's pretty insane. Okay. I'm going to keep everything behind the jab.
A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Good looking uppercut that time.
Come on, what the jab, Hey?
What a whiff by Morrison. He got hit right there, but he also gave
I caught him with that right.
Hay.
You didn't see that one coming.
Get away from that headshot with the block. Good stuff by David Hay, working his combinations well. David Hay's hurt bad by a right hand.
Good shot by Morrison.
Hook, and it does damage. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Good old-fashioned 1-2 by David.
Come on, get off.
Work.
I got cracked by a good early shot by Tommy Morrison, but I ain't gonna let that stop
Teddy,
me.
in terms of breaking a man's will, in terms
Just needs
of
to counter him
where he doesn't want to be tested, what can the power puncher do against this fighter who the rap on him is he has low?
And banging away he goes. Oh,
Caught me with a good left hook.
Round number 1, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
All right, I gotta get back in this.
1, 2, 3.
All right, let's recover.
That's a good job by David Hayes.
Not a good start by Hay, but we can get back in this.
2 snapping jabs by
About Tommy Morrison, he just loves to brawl. He's gonna throw a lot of heavy shots, and I'll have time to counter.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Come on now. Everything behind the jab.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there.
Okay.
And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Tommy Morrison with a 10-8 round. But I don't think we're going to go to the scorecards anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. All right, let's do this.
Start of a new round. David Hayes making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me 2 things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
Good block by Morrison. Very accurate 2-punch combo.
Gave him a clean uppercut.
David Hayes almost looking foolish that time.
Another clean uppercut.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Come on now, get off me.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Once again to the head.
Yeah, caught him with a good 1-2 there.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
One of these 1-2s are going to catch him.
Combo lands to the head.
Oh, he's just out of range. Everything behind the jab. Oh, good uppercut.
Wow, what an uppercut. David Hayes doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Yeah, we're getting back in this slowly.
Oh, and Hayes like
caught
a
him.
battering ram just landing that power punch to the head.
I'm going to try and walk him onto something.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by David Hayes. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. There he goes.
Morrison's doing better than I thought he would. Okay.
The bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
He's tiring.
David Hayes showing off a real boxing IQ in that last round. Just fighting smart. I mean, not just reckless aggression, but smart, accurate punching.
And talking about IQs, it's being led by that left jab, an educated left jab, a jab that talks a little bit, talks a couple languages. I mean, he's hooking off it, he's uppercutting off it, he's doubling up on it. Good job.
Yeah, I'm going to drop him this round.
And round number 3 is underway. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Solid left hand to the head.
Tried to. He tried to.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by David Hayes.
I've got you now.
By a right hand.
Got you now.
Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate.
Always love to clinch. Done the right thing though.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro.
Well, I got you. I'm just waiting.
There's times where it's
I'm gonna hit you with a good counter.
There's times where you gotta make it go your way. You gotta make an adjustment. He's doing what he has to do.
Doubles up the jab.
Oh, good uppercut.
Been hurt. Big shot there.
Told you I'll drop him.
It was a magnificent combination.
Uppercut, then a 1-2.
Now he has
Straight
to
down the
get up.
pipe. See how much heart Morrison's got.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're gonna find out exactly what he's made of.
I'm on everything behind the jab. I'm gonna catch him with a counter. There you go. Let him walk onto this shot.
Good job staying away from the danger there.
Okay, he lined me up with something. It's a nice right hook.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Now hugging on the inside.
He's running out of stamina fast. Oh, come on. Oh, clean 1-2. That's a clean 1-2.
Can he survive the round?
I don't know if he's gonna get up. That was too clean.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, he's got some heart.
Morrison's back up.
But I got something waiting for him though.
Back in the fight.
We're gonna find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it.
He's lucky he got out of that round.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep it up, all right? Very, very good. You need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes.
Not gonna happen.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old
Good counter.
guys used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano. You know, the rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of...
Oh, clean
things opened
uppercut.
up and he was able to place the right hand well. That's a good block by Morrison. Uncle Mo has come to visit. Momentum is now on his side.
That's why you can't let go of that steering wheel when you're driving. You know, all of a sudden, bang.
Come on, let's
you're
go.
in the back seat. You're not in the front seat. You're not in the driver's seat anymore.
Morrison's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one. Because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Walk you onto the jab. Okay. He got out of that nice, but one more hit and he's basically done at this point.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do.
I'm gonna walk him onto a shot.
In the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this, on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
Big shot.
Oh man.
Wow, he goes down.
He's done. A 1-2 just took him out.
Up and down all night.
Sorry, Tommy, man. That you run your race.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's over. The fight is over. David Hayes' hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here.
He started off strong, but couldn't finish the job.
David the Haymaker Hayes.
Game works pretty well though. It does have some in-game issues if you try to play a full career. I don't know if it's any game-breaking issues, but
guy who can close the show and
still works pretty well.
style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.
Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching.